Oh so fresh, oh so smooth. It's your boy Eli back with the groove, and today is another day, and once again there is no shortage of things to talk about, so let's get right into it. The Warriors just lost to the Nuggets, and this was a big game for us. This was a game that we really needed to win. It was almost must win. Actually, no, I would even say that it is must win just because of the situation that we're in currently. We should be able to win this kind of a game, especially without Jokic, which I know there's advantages and disadvantages to it, but there's mainly a big disadvantage. I want to talk about how and why did we actually lose this game, because we started this game off good. We were up 10 for a very long time. It might have been like for a whole quarter we were up 10 points. Then we blow that lead completely. We let them take the lead. We take the lead back. Then it just becomes almost back and forth until they completely take the lead, and now they're up 10, and now we're behind 10 after having a 10-point lead. So that's a 20-point swing, which is ridiculous and unacceptable, and we can't let that happen. It was good to see some fire in the first quarter, some energy, some power. Very good to see that, because we've been struggling to start off games strong. However, the ending of this game was not it. I was this close to really thinking we could win it. I was like, come on, we could push for this. And we didn't get the win. Clay definitely should have took that shot, because Steph, he airballed before and it was just not his night, which we're going to get into that too. Terrible night overall, just for the team in general. And specifically for the Splash Brothers, they didn't play their best game tonight. Okay, so heading forward, the Warriors have literally no option to lose these games as far as staying outside of the play-in tournament goes. With this loss to the Nuggets, this now puts the Warriors at the 6th seed, which means that at the 5th seed is the Clippers, and we are now behind them after just taking our lead back, and that's because they have the season series over us, meaning they won more games against us specifically, which is why we really wanted that last win when we played against the Clippers, where Curry had dropped 50. We didn't get that win, so it is what it is. Now we're getting into a territory that we'd like to stay out of. But thankfully, all that being said, we are still, as of right now, out of the play-in tournament, but we are this close, one loss away, essentially. So yes, now we do not completely control our own playoff destiny. It's up to looking to other teams to say, hey, you guys are going to lose today or what? Clippers, you're going to lose today. Lakers, you're going to lose today. Suns, you're going to lose today. Pelicans, you're going to lose today. Even if we win every single game, we still need these teams to get a loss in order for us to get ahead. And specifically with the Clippers, because of the season series, and they won that. So if we end up with the same record at the end of the season, they're going to have that seed above us. Now, that may not be the 5th seed, but regardless, they're going to be ahead of us. I can't see any situation where we go into this play-in tournament and we just absolutely win and just destroy teams. I feel like we'll go in there, we'll play around, we'll find out, and it won't be good for us. There's no room for, okay, we don't have to win all these games. No, every game needs to be won. We're going to be going back home to versus Oklahoma City Thunder. Then we have to play the Kings, and we have to play the Trailblazers. And those last 2 games are away games. So we really need to lock in and win these last 3 games to stay out of this dreaded play-in tournament that we want to have no part of. This is the 30th loss that we have lost on the road. That's not a good sign. That means that we can't win road games, and we don't have home court advantage no matter what. There's no way we're bumping up to the top 4 seed to even have home court advantage. Once that's out of the picture for us, we have to win at least 1 road game in order to be able to win series in the playoffs. But I'm a whole lot less worried about that, to be honest with you. I'm a lot less worried about winning road games in the playoff series than versus being at home in a play-in tournament or a situation like that. Now, worst case scenario, I want to talk about it for a minute, because there's no way that the Warriors can actually be out of the picture. Like, they can't get the 11th seed no matter what happens, so that's a good thing. But if we get that 9 and 10th seed, that is a recipe for disaster, because that means we have one job. That means we have 1 game to win, and we're probably not going to win that game. I want to look at this box score really quickly. It's crazy to think that if Steph had a below average game and not like an extremely atrocious game, that we would have won this game. Same for Clay. Steph went, and this was killing me all game. Steph went 2 of 14 from deep. That is terrible. He should have had a 50-point game. He ended the game with 21. He really should have had 50. Clay went 5 of 16. That's a lot better than Steph in comparison, but that's still terrible. If you shoot 16 shots and your name is Steph or Clay, you should be making at least 7. I expect you to make 7 of them, you know, not necessarily half, not really 40%, but a little bit better than that, and that's what I'm talking about. But aside from that, I think the team actually played a very good game, and you could see Dante, especially at the end, he really wanted to get a win, and it's a sad thing that we lost this game. But Steve Kerr said it in one of his interviews, we don't deserve to win this game. There's no circumstance where you go into a game and you should win it after playing as terribly as we did. So before I go, I do want to talk about Andrew Wiggins. You could definitely tell that his presence is missed in these games, and he is back in the Bay Area. We did get that news. I really hoped and thought that he'd be returning tonight, but I also forgot that Jokic was injured, so that probably wasn't going to happen. But we'll see when Wiggs comes back. Hopefully it's soon. And yeah, he's back in the Bay Area though, so that's a good sign. He's been working out, all that great stuff. I do want to shout out Kevon Looney because he had an amazing game. He got 7 offensive rebounds, 7 defensive rebounds. He was just on the glass, and I wish he played a little longer, but he doesn't have the best stamina. That's going to cap this video off for today, guys. Thanks for watching this video. If you made it this far, comment Looney in the comment section down below so I know. You can follow me on Instagram here. You can follow me on TikTok and Twitter as well. And until next time, peace out.